performance, as well as designing sustainability products and then services. I'm taking you through this because whatever we are going to do will be based on this or will be informed by this. So, as I said, later I'll give you a well-structured course objective learning outcome and whatever. Okay, I'll give you a course description first. I'll give you the course description, the objectives, and then the learning outcome. Okay. Now, what is the content? The content actually means what you are going to basically be given at the end, from beginning to end. What will be the content? The key issues that you are going to cover. So the course content encompasses how the concept of sustainability influences procurement decisions and outcomes, sustainability laws, and then the marketplace, application of life cycle impacts assessments. Topics to be considered include understanding sustainability principles, sustainability laws, and the marketplace, designing sustainability products, sustaining the organization towards excellence, applying sustainability criteria to procurement cycle, assessing organizations' sustainability. So that will be the content, and of course the mode of delivery, lecture or literature. The main recommended material is what? Sustainable Procurement, Supply Chain Operations, first edition, 2019. So this is what the school has given to me. I know last time I was only called on the same day we were to have lectures, and I did not have this. And normally before you start to teach, you need to have the course description, course objectives, and then the learning outcome to guide the lecturer. So now that I have this, I know exactly what to do, and then we'll break it down for the semester. Okay. So this is not well structured. I said I will do that, and then I'll give it to you, then we'll take off. But today, definitely for getting this, at least I know my direction. I know what is expected of me and what I'm supposed to give. Do you have anything with this? Otherwise, we'll try to talk about sustainability.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, the literature, is it a recommended book for us?
Exactly. This is what I got from the school. This is not my creation. This is from the school.
Well, there's no an author on it, so
yeah, that's why I say I'll restructure it well for you. So,
okay.
But when I requested, this is what they gave to me, and I've not edited anything. This is what I was given, right?
Yes, please.
Yes. So now that I know the direction, what I'm supposed to do is better. So this will now guide me for the rest of the semester. So I think that is okay.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. So today we are going to talk. Today we are going to talk, and I'm going to talk about sustainability. Now, if nobody has any other thing, then we can try to take off. Should we take off?
Yes, please, sir. Let's take off.
Yes, please, sir.
All right.
Let's take
So
off, sir.
now today, what we are going to do is to try to understand what sustainability is. I'm working on your slides, lecture notes, so don't worry. Today we are going to do discussion. We are going to be talking. That will be fine. Now, sustainability as it stands means the ability to use what we have today for our own benefits without destabilizing what future generations will come and also use for their own benefits. If I were to quote it verbatim, then I'll say sustainability is the ability to utilize resources for the benefit of the current generation without compromising future generations to come and also benefit from the same resources. What that means is this, that let's take we have Ghana. There are other countries, but let's use Ghana as our country. Ghana has gold, Ghana has bauxite, Ghana has oil, Ghana has gas, Ghana has gold, Ghana has rivers, Ghana have oceans, Ghana have lithium, Ghana has rare earth elements, Ghana has mountains, Ghana has rocks, and all other resources you can think of. Now, the principle of sustainability is saying that all that we have is for us, but we are living today. Tomorrow, we will not be there. When I say tomorrow, it means a time will come, we grow very old, then the normal natural processes. When you grow old, you reach a point, then nature will eliminate you, and the younger generations will come and take over. They also grow old, then the same process takes place. So generation goes, generation comes, generation goes, generation comes. Now, under each generation, you have the right to benefit from the available resources. You are supposed to extract these resources, transform them into usable, materials that will facilitate your living conditions or improve your living conditions. Now, the key issue is, yes, as these resources are available to you and you have all the rights to use them, Sustainability is saying that use them like that after you are gone, the next generation will come and meet them and also enjoy the same resources. Don't use them like that you destroy everything, because you have the right to use them, you have the right to enjoy them. You over-enjoy, you destroy everything. Then when you go, I mean, when I say you go, when that generation is off, the next generation comes and the resources are depleted. You have consumed everything or you have destroyed everything. Then they will have a problem to also enjoy. If you do that, then there's nothing like sustainability. So the principle of sustainability is telling us that, look, the water that you have is yours. When you are thirsty, use it. When your clothes are dirty, wash. When you want to bath, you use the water. But in using the water, don't pollute it. Don't deplete it. Don't just, because the water is available, don't try to say, okay, this is my water, you use everything, because tomorrow, when you are not there, other people will also be there. So use the water side that it will give you all the benefits you need today. Then when you are old and you leave this earth, now the next generation will come and also benefit from the same water resources that you benefited from. And if we are doing this, then there is what we call sustainability. Otherwise, there is nothing like sustainability. So in effect, it says the ability of the current generation to benefit or to utilize the available resources for their own benefit without compromising future generation to also come and better benefit from the same resources. So that is what we term sustainability. Any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, I want to know why some organizations or companies, if they really want to do sustainability, they are still using fuel, the fossil fuels like petrol, whilst other organizations are using electric vehicle. I'm saying this because it's long over. I'm even looking at the book edition, the literature, which is 2019 up to date. It means sustainability practice has been there. So why are some organizations still using the petroleum product as in the vehicle, and they which pollutes the atmosphere for us, and we know it's dangerous? Is there a reason, or with time it will change?
Yeah. What is the name?
So this is King Joseph Nitan.
Joseph.
Yes, sir.
Joseph what?
King Joseph Nitan.
Okay. So Joseph, if today they tell us that everybody should stop using fossil fuel, like all of us should stop using petrol, diesel, kerosene, and all that immediately, what do you think will happen?
The answer now, there will be a standstill because that's what we depend on.
Yes. So there is something we call energy transition.
Okay.
So even though the issues you raise, that we should move from carbon fuel to renewable energy. You can't just jump into that. Can everybody buy electric cars right now?
No, sir.
Yes, because I'm using a car right now. Maybe you are using a car, and the cars we are using, they are not electric. And so suddenly they say, hey, we ban all petrol, diesel, kerosene, and all those fuels. Everybody should now move to the electric vehicles. Are they going to give us the vehicles free of charge, or we are going to buy? And if it is not free, can you buy a brand new electric vehicle? All of us, not you. Can everybody buy a electric vehicle right now?
No, sir.
Sir, not everybody.
Okay. So even let's assume that we are able to buy. Where are the charging stations? Because when you buy electric vehicles, it means you need the station where you'll be charging the batteries. Are the charging stations readily available? Are they available?
Sir, just a few.
Yes. Even if you say few self, I have a problem. The whole of Accra, I don't know how many. Like the Accra, the capital city of Ghana, the largest city. I don't know how many electric filling stations are available. So we talk about transition. We'll get to this topic. Very interesting. But the transition is such that you can't just wake up one day and say everybody stop using fuel and blah 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 blah. Now, apart from that, you know, investors are responsible for the drilling of oil. Are you aware?
Yes, sir, I'm aware.
Yes, and then they invest billions of dollars. And each contract period takes like 25 to 30 years. So somebody has invested for that long. And suddenly you say, we are not going to use what he has invested in, we should change. Are you going to pay those guys? Can you pay them?
Sir, I have a little problem with that as well, because then how are we going to sustain it for the future? If they should dig all and go, then we are finished. Oh. Because I'm not right.
Is it the only source? Is it the only source of energy?
No, that's not the only source.
So why are we going to get to be? Why are we going to get finished?
So, sir, I believe that if we should have various alternatives, that will help, so that if one fail, we can depend on the other. But
I was just trying to give you the scenario that we cannot just wake up one day and decide for ourselves that let's ban fossil fuel. Is it possible?
hello, sir.
Or anybody?
Hello.
Is it possible?
Sir, I
No,
lost you a little
sir.
bit.
Hello?
So I lost you a little bit.
No, sir.
What I'm saying
It's
is
not
that,
possible, Joe.
yes, what I'm trying to say is that can we wake up one day, then we all decide that, hey, let's abandon fossil fuel and move to maybe solar panel. Can we do that? Can we ever do that?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
We need
So
proper planning.
yes. So Joe, saying that one day they will get finished. Yes, that is why we are advocating for alternatives. We have what we call renewable energy. Then we have non-renewable energy. Non-renewable energy is the gas that we are getting from Jubilee, tin, and all that. Non-renewable is what we are getting from the Jubilee fields and tin, the oil. So these are like the gold, the diamond, the bauxite. They are all non-renewable. But that is what we are relying on now. And we are saying that we want to move from this non-renewable to renewable. And the renewable means sources of energy that are renewed. As you continue to use them, they get renewed. For example, solar. Every day we have sunlight. So if you are using solar panels, it means every day there is no time that you say that the sun will not shine. So you will not get light. So it means it's renewable. Let's talk about hydro. The river is flowing all the time, so it's renewable. Every time you are using it, the river is flowing, so you continue to turn the turbine, so we get it. Wind is always around, blowing, so it's renewable. So what it means is renewable energy is the kind of energy, whether you use it or not, is just there. So Akosombo is flowing. If you want to turn the turbines off, it is flowing. If you want to turn the turbines on, it's still flowing. So as you use it, it continues to be renewed. That's why we say renewable. Sunlight is there all the time. So whether you use it or not, it's there. So let's say we all use solar panel, the sun is there. It's always renewing. Wind is always blowing. But when you go to what we call non-renewable sources of energy, it takes millions of years to form. If you get to know like gold, bauxite, the oil that we are having, gas, geologists will tell you it takes millions of years to form. So as soon as you deplete it, can you live to see the other formation? No. Over millions of years, think about the number of generations. Okay. So, Joe, we are saying that yes, we want to move away from fossil fuel to renewable, but we can't just do it within a short time. Do you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can't do it within a short time period. Because the infrastructure is not even there. If let's take it Ghana, look at the number of cars in Ghana or Accra. How many cars can you count to say they are electric vehicles? It's 0.0000 point something percent.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Say, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to say something.
But no, that way you said the 0.000, because I know now it's really coming up when research can
Yes.
go into it.
I don't have a problem, but I'm saying if you want to calculate in terms of percentage, what will be the percentage of electric vehicles?
That will be very, very small.
Yes. Highly, 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 highly insignificant. So we are talking about transition, but it will take a lot of time. And I told you something. People have invested so much to manufacture cars that use fossil fuel, petrol, diesel, and all that. People have invested so much in oil exploration, billions of dollars. And oil contracts are not like ordinary contracts. They take long time. So upon all this invested, trillions of dollars, then we wake up and say, hey, we don't want fossil fuel. We don't want cars that use petrol and things. We want to go electric. So those investments, who should pay for that? Are we ready to compensate those who have invested in those things? Hello?
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes. Now, why are we even talking about what we are talking about? Can somebody tell us? Why do we want to move away from fossil fuel to renewable?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
I guess because of the negative impact it has on the environment.
What are they? If you say negative impact, you have said something, but you are not specific.
So the emissions that are released into the atmosphere.
Yes, I want somebody to just see that climate change. Yes. Yes. And what is the impact of global warming?
So it destroys the greenhouse effect.
What is greenhouse effects?
So the greenhouse effect is the gases that are released in the atmosphere that destroys our forest.
So greenhouse gas. Oh.
Yes, sir, the gases that destroy.
Yes, so that is the main reason why we want to move away. And you should be thinking about something. And what you should be thinking about is take US alone. And then just consider the number of cars in the US and the number of factories in the US. And these cars are using fossil fuel, the factories are using diesel. Go to China, the number of cars, the number of factories. Go to India, go to Germany, go to Japan, go to South Korea, go to Italy, go to UK, go to France. I'm not talking about Africa, because Africa, we don't have factories. And then you can close your eyes and imagine the kind of emissions the advanced countries are releasing into the atmosphere and the level of pollution as compared to developing countries, or let's say Africa. And let me tell you something. Africa contributes less than 4% of pollution in the world. And the developing countries, the advanced countries contribute about 77 to 78%. I say 70, 90, 90, 97 to 98%. No, 96 to 97%. Just think about it. Because all the advanced countries, all the factories, the vehicles, even to manufacture vehicles, it has to take place in the factory. And then these factories are using diesel and they burn a lot, emitting a lot and all that. So can you just shut down these like BMW, Toyota, think about all the big factories that manufacture these things. Can you say because we are polluting the planet and then we want to move to renewable, so we shut down all these factories? Can the world survive anyway? Can we survive?
No, sir. No.
We can't.
Yes. So we are talking about sustainability, and we know what sustainability is, and we know the problems that pollution is causing. But it cannot be immediate. The change cannot be immediate. So what we are doing is just to let everybody know that we are creating problems. How do we move away from these problems so that everybody will be okay on the planet? Okay. Now, one of the consequences of climate change is recent rains. The whole climate, the whole planet is confused. Those days there is a defined pattern of rainfall. You know, this period is heavy rain, this period is less rain, this place no rain and all. This time round, anytime you don't even expect rain, heavy rain or whatever it comes. And look at the flooding situation. So it's not for nothing. It's our own activities. And what do you call it? Issues related to climate change is not like a group of people. It's individual. You, myself. As you take ice water, maybe sachet water, you are walking in the city of Accra, you are thirsty, fine. You buy the water you drink, after that you throw the sachet away. Somebody drinks bottled water, you throw it away. People gather waste and in the night they go and throw it in the gutters and these are all issues that are creating the problem that we are facing. So when we talk about climate change, is at the individual, we contribute from the individual level, our behaviors. So we are saying that another, and even let me say another angle of sustainability is that sometimes you destroy the environment, but you will not feel the impact now. When you die and go, then the future generation will come and feel it. We call it deferred what? Environmental degradation or deferred pollution. So everything that we are doing, we don't want to do something that we will not feel the bad consequences now, but future generation will come and feel it. For example, let's take Galamsey. Today, we still have water. Ghana water is still okay. It still gives us water and all that. But we can pollute our water bodies to the extent that when this current generation is completely gone, then the future generation that will come may not even have rivers at all. It means we have deferred the problem that we have created. We created the problem, but we didn't bear the consequences. We have deferred it to the future generation. So now there are no rivers. They have to be importing water. And you just think about it. Do you get the point that we are making?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So sustainability is just that. I'm saying sustainability says that, look, there are resources within your power, and it is the use of these resources that will make you comfortable. Nobody says don't use them. Please, you have the right to use the resources in order to live a comfortable life, to improve your living standards. But in doing so, think that tomorrow you will not be there. Your next generation will be living. So whilst you are using the resources now to make yourself comfortable, don't create a problem for tomorrow's generation to come and bear. Use them well, live well. Don't create problem for tomorrow's generation. So use the resources to satisfy your needs today without compromising future generations to also come and benefit from the same resources. That's the main concept of sustainability. That is it. So when you get this concept, when you get the basic concept of sustainability, then you begin to check your actions, your choices. You begin to check the decisions that you are making. So that whenever you want to make a decision, you don't just think about the impact on the current people or on yourself now. But the decision you are making, is it going to have positive impact on tomorrow's generation or positive impact on them? And sustainability is saying that each time you are making a decision now that will have negative impact on tomorrow's generation, then don't do it. But if the impact of the decision you are making now will have positive impact on tomorrow's generation and then positive impact on yourself, then make it. I always use Sweden. Sweden, today we are all using books, papers, tissue, and all that. They all come from the forest trees. And Sweden is one of the countries that produce a lot of pulp and paper. And they have embraced sustainability to the fullest. So you go to the forest to harvest trees. It's from these trees that we get paper and pulp, tissue, and all that. Then the policy is that whenever you fell one tree in Sweden, you plant 10. See how they are embracing sustainability principles. So you fell one tree, you plant 10. If you fell 2 trees, you plant 20. 3, 30, 4, 40, 5, 50. If you fell 10, that is 100 trees. So Sweden now have forests more than ever before. Whilst we do not, almost in Ghana, we don't have forests. So we just keep on destroying them. So a time will come, let's say 50 years time, Ghana will not have trees. So our children and great-grandchildren, where are they going to get furniture and all that? So it means the decision that we are making today is deferred. The impact of the consequences of the decision we are making today is deferred, and the impact will be felt in 50 years' time, which is a breach of sustainability principles. Any contributions?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Okay. So I understand, I may be wrong, that we have a policy in place, Ghana, that by 2030, we should be heading towards, if not entirely, but to a great extent, getting out of the system this fossil fuel cars. And as a result of that, we are getting funding from the international community to aid us transition to that. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah,
Okay. So if that is the situation, I was thinking about it the other time that we have a lot of filling stations in the system. If not for political and parochial interest, we should have these charging ports in every filling station nationwide, so that those who have the electric cars do not have difficulties trying to charge their cars. Because if I have one and I cannot get a place to easily charge it, then of course I'm not being encouraged to go that way. So why can't we do this? What is stopping us? Thank you, Doctor.
All right. What's the name?
Michael Ajay.
So Michael.
Okay, I'm here, please.
Yes, you've made a brilliant point. Correct. Now, let's assume what we are suggesting, we embrace it. Now, these filling stations, where are we getting the power from? Is it from fossil fuel or renewable fuel?
As it stands now, fossil.
It's fossil. So what will be the impact then? If we have electric vehicles all around and the means of charging them is still from fossil fuel, have we gone or we have come?
Oh, okay. So I now get the question. So, Doc, so we have solar.
Yes.
We can invest into that to charge. Have these ports ready so that anytime somebody comes to assess that, it can be charged. And gradually phase out the fossil.
Yes, that is what I initially mentioned, the fact that we are in a transition. And the transition cannot be one-off. It cannot take place just one time. Imagine building solar-powered charging stations across all Ghana, all over Ghana, all over Cote d'Ivoire, all over Nigeria, all over Togo, Benin, Senegal, South Africa, Congo, Egypt, Morocco, everywhere. Just think about it. How long do you think it will take for the transition to actually, be mature? Have you thought about that?
Not really. Doc, not to sound argumentative
Oh, no. There's nothing like that.
I'm
We are discussing. I
okay.
don't. Yeah.
All
So
right.
just.
So I'm looking at a country like Sweden, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
You know, they had a transition period that when it
Yes.
gets to this time, we don't want to see any fossil, car in the system. And because that is how I see it, because of how intentional and serious they are about it, they are taking every step and putting in every measure to ensure that when that time arrives, their goal will be realized.
Yeah.
I can't say same for us. Maybe that is why we are unable to say for sure that it's going to take us this number of years to arrive at that. My 2 cents.
So the debate is that the transition needs heavy investment, trillions of dollars to be able to do that. Now, another question is that the developed nations use fossil fuel, like they use oil, they use gas, they use coal to develop their countries. Now they are developed, so they are heavily advocating for transition. Now, most of the developing countries have just discovered oil and gas recently. And it is the same oil and gas that help the developed countries to get to where they are. Now, we have recently discovered that, and you are saying that we should abandon the use of these same resources that you have used to develop and move to a new one. Are you fair to us? Ajay?
Somehow, no.
Yes. So there is something we call the just transition. Just transition. So when you are transitioning, the transition must be just. I have just discovered oil and gas, and Ghana has invested so much in it. And you say, upon all the investment, abandon it. Come and start from zero. Meanwhile, you use the same resources to develop. So are you being fair to us? And as I told you, Africa, when it comes to pollution, Africa's contribution to pollution is less than 4%. And the developed world contribution to pollution is 96%. And you say we should equally contribute to decarbonization. Is it fair?
No, no.
So there are so many issues involved in what is going on. So the debate is not easy. The debate, you have used a particular kind of resources to get all that you need. Now, other people are also discovering that kind of resources to also help them develop. Then suddenly you say, don't use those resources for development because it will create confusion. When you have already created the confusion, and as I said, what is the contribution of global warming? Africans' contribution to global warming, less than 4%. And everything is created by the developed world. And now the developed world turn around and say, look, global warming has become an issue. So we don't want to use fossil fuel. Everybody go to renewable energy. So it means what we have invested in now, the billions of dollars and the expected revenue that we are waiting for to also develop, you are saying we should halt it and then suddenly jump to something strange. Is it fair?
Not so.
Yes. So the debate is not easy. We are just, we just want to know what we are supposed to do. But the debate is more complex than what we are talking about. Even with the whites, BP.
Doc, their name again.
I'm saying BP.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shell.
Yes, dog.
ExxonMobil.
Yes, dog.
These are heavy oil companies, and they have invested trillions of dollars across the world. You go to East Africa, yes, the Middle East, they've invested. You go to Norway, they've invested. You go to the North Sea, north of UK, everywhere. Ghana, you go to Namibia, you go to Nigeria, they've invested so much. Do you think if they say, okay, we should move from fossil fuel consumption to renewable energy, even those whites who have invested trillions of dollars, do you think they will accept it? Why are they going to get their return?
I get it.
So the debate is not as easy as we see it. It's extremely complex because people have their own interests, but we just try to flower the whole renewable energy and all that. And I will ask you again, do you know what will power the renewable the energy transition? Do you know what can power the transition?
Not really, though.
All right. Have you ever heard about lithium?
Lithium, yeah. I think Ghana discovered.
Have you heard about other minerals like cobalt?
Yes, dog.
Yes, sir.
And have you heard about minerals like rare earth elements?
Air element.
Rare earth elements.
Element.
These are the minerals that can be used to manufacture the batteries for the renewable transition. So electric vehicles, they use batteries. They don't use fuel. But these minerals are on the ground. Can you mine or extract these minerals without destroying the environment?
No, sir.
So you see how complex the whole thing is. Because you can't move, you can't transition to the renewable without these minerals. No, because you need batteries to charge the vehicles, you need batteries to charge solar panels, to manufacture the panels, even the wind turbines is from these minerals. Can you get the mineral without mining? And if you cannot get them without mining, can you also mine without destroying the environment? So the whole thing is so complex, but at this level, we don't want to go there. We just want to know what are the principles of sustainability and all that. Okay.
All right,
So it is complex indeed. But
yes, it's
fine.
complex, but because you were asking the question, I like the questions, but so I just wanted to let you know how complex the whole thing is. But at this level, we don't want to enter into that complexity. Maybe later, after your first degree, when you are learning higher, then you get to understand the complexities in some of these things. I'm pursuing my master's degree. I already have my PhD anyway. But because of my area, I'm pursuing my master's degree in energy law. and we talk a lot about these things. So I'm pursuing my master's. I'm almost done. Maybe 2 months time, I'll be done with my master's in energy law. And it involves these transition things and all that. And how complex the whole thing is, it will marvel you. To marvel you. But as I said, because the questions are coming, I like the questions. So we just want to see how complex the whole thing is. But for now, we just want to also follow the crowd and say, okay, transition. Yes, let's transition. Like sustainability means we do away with things that pollute the environment, then we go for things that do not pollute the environment. But look, it's more complex than what we are talking about. Okay?
Okay, dog.
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
sir.
So that is it. So now there is, when we talk about sustainability, there is a framework, and that framework, we term it the triple bottom line. Have you ever heard that?
Yes, doc.
Yeah, the triple bottom line framework is made up of, well, at least we say triple bottom line. It means sustainability is anchored on 3 pillars. And the pillars must always be balanced. And we talk about the 3 pillars as 3 P's. 3 P's. No, that is P, P, P. That is the triple bottom line. Okay, so 1 P stands for profits. Another P stands for planets. Then the last P stands for people. But there's no order in arranging them. You can mention them, whether you start with people, planet, profit, or whatever. Now, planet stands for the environment. People stand for society. And profit stands for economics. Now, what it means is you establish a business. Your purpose is economic. You want to make profits. But your business activities have a direct impact on the environment, which is the planet, and also have direct impact on people, which is society. So what we are saying is that, okay, without industrialization, which is the economic aspect, we can't live, because it's through industries that we get laptops, we get phones, we get manufactured goods and all that to build houses, to have electricity and all that. Now, we can't say because the environment will be polluted or people will be affected, society will be affected, don't establish your business. To establish your business. And the core aim of establishing your business is to make profit, which is the key. But in making your profit, get to know that the business activities takes place within society, a particular geographical environment. So people are involved. You employ people. If it is mining, it means you can destroy the environment. So you consider the society as the community in which you are operating, and then the people, your employees. So you see that the first P is making your profits. That's the economic aspect. But in making the profit, my brother, my sister, get to know that your activities are taking place within a particular society. And that society, we have human beings. That society, there is environment. So whilst you are making your profit, think about the society and the people, which is the second P. People. Then the other P is what? Planet, which is the environment. Because definitely your activities are going to affect the environment. So how do you balance? How do you balance issues so that you make your profit correct, you don't harm society or employees, and then you don't harm the environment? See the linkage. This is the triple bottom line, the dilemma of the triple bottom line. Hello?
Hello, Doc.
Yes, are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so whenever we are talking about sustainability, then we bring in the framework, the sustainability framework, which is hinged on the three pillars or domains: economic, social, and environment. And I say economic, we represent economic with profit. We represent society with people. We represent the environment with planet. So the three P's. So profit, people, planet. And whatever decision you take in any of these areas, it affects the other ones. So we don't want that you over-concentrate on one and then leave the others. At any point in time, there must be a balance. So the problem now is, how do you ensure the balance, the equilibrium? Any issues? Hello?
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Oh,
We are here.
Yeah. Do you get the point that I've just reached?
Yes, Doc.
Yes, sir, we
Yes.
get you.
So each time we are talking about sustainability, there are three pillars. There are three domains. And that is what is termed the triple bottom line. P, P, P. Profit, people, planet. Profit represents the economic aspect, the business, what you are doing. You want to, you want to create goods and services. And it's through industrialization that we all feel comfortable. We get clothes, we get food, we get gadgets and all that. Okay, yeah. Now, in doing that, what is your concern about the environment within which you carry your activities? Do you only think about your profits so that the environment can go to hell? do you think about only your profit so that society or the community in which you are, undertaking your activity should go to hell? Or the employees, you want to cheat them, you want to maltreat them, you want to use child labor, you want to abuse their rights in order to make your profit, which is not acceptable. So do your business, respect the environment, respect the people. So at any point in time, we want to see that these three things are balanced so that we say, yeah, now we are living comfortably. In case anybody has a question on this, you ask, then we proceed.
I have a question, Doc.
Yes, the name.
Okay, looking at the triple bottom line.
Yep.
I want to dwell on the people. So I want you to clarify, to me, whether the people they represent, those employed by the organization, or everybody that is associated with the organization. Thank you, Doc.
I need further clarity.
Okay, Doc. Where exactly, please?
Is it?
Yeah, I am asking that the people, does it refer to those employed by the organization alone?
No.
Or it encompasses
society,
everybody?
the community, society.
The community. All right.
Yeah, people means, people live in a community or the society, where the business takes place. And then people also are employed. You cannot just establish a business without employing people. So how do you treat your employees? Do you exploit them in order to make profit? Do you neglect the environment in order to make profits? You get the point?
Yes, Doc, I get it.
Any other question? The ladies, I can hardly hear about them. Hello, ladies.
No, please, we are here.
Oh, why? Am I not teaching well?
You are teaching well because of the case. That's why we commute ourselves.
I want to hear from you. Contribute. Ask questions. Let's see. I want you to let me know that what I'm doing, you are getting the understanding. That is good for me. That is my motivation.
Okay, sir.
So you want to say something, or you are okay?
So me, I'm okay.
All right. So so what it means is that sustainability involves balancing the three important dimensions, the three important pillars, domains that I have spoken about: economic growth, environmental protection, social well-being. So from all that I've been saying, what it means is that we want economic growth. Everybody wants economic growth, which is the P, profit aspect. Everybody wants that the environment is protected. That is the second P, planet. And everybody wants social well-being, that we are comfortable. And these are referred to as the triple bottom line, as I said. Okay?
Yes, dog. Yes, dog.
All right.
So, dog. Hello,
Yep.
dog.
Yes.
Please, it means that if you say triple bottom line, which means that this is the pivotal things that sustainability stands on.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That is all. You have said it all. So each time we talk about sustainability, it hinges on these three pillars. And either you use the three P's, or you can also say social, economic, and then what? Environmental. But you should know all. That's why I intentionally bring in the three P's. That profit, people, and then planet. And the profit means economic, people means social, and planet means environment. So we have economic sustainability, we have social sustainability, and we have environmental sustainability. Okay?
Clear, dog. Very clear.
All right. So I want you guys to get this principle. Later on we'll be applying these principles in procurement. Do you understand?
Yes, please. Yes.
Aha. So sometimes we think that procurement is just the processes involved in the acquisition of goods, services, and works. Yes. But procurement goes beyond that. When we talk about procurement, it has to deal with a whole supply chain. You may be buying, but the influence of your buying may be triggering somebody to destroy something somewhere. For example, Galamsey, you are a procurement entity, you are buying gold, so you don't take the ground to get the gold, but the incentive, because there's ready market for gold and you are always buying, that would motivate people to take and do wrong things to destroy the environment. So that linkage is there. So we'll see how we apply these principles to procurement, so that when you are buying, you can have a certain standard or a certain criteria that if you don't have an environmental certification to indicate that you are clean, your activities are environmentally friendly, will not buy from you. And if everybody is saying will not buy from you because your activities are not environmental friendly, it means whatever you are doing, you will not get bias. So you have to begin to do things that are friendly to the environment, then people will come and then buy. And if you are a buyer or buyers are using this criteria, it means any company that extracts resources, whether it's lumbering, mining, and then your activities pollute rivers, forests, and all that, and we get to know, we say then we will not buy from you. Or you are using child labor, we say we will not buy from you. It means we are indirectly or directly forcing you to do the right thing, to do things that is societally beneficial, environmentally beneficial. Then we say, okay, now we can deal with you. Otherwise, we perceive that what you are doing is harmful to the environment. Then we say, we will not buy from you. We will be buying from other companies that are doing things that are environmentally friendly. So that is how we are applying sustainability in procurement. So that is the main objective of this course, that we learn sustainability, what are the principles, and how we apply them in procurement. Do you get a
Hello,
point?
sir.
Yes.
Please, I have a question.
Yes, your name.
Seiram. Ajoyuni Seiram.
Seiram, yes.
Okay, so you said that sustainability involves the 3 Ps, like balancing the 3 Ps. So,
Yeah,
like, I'm asking, are there instances or circumstances that the 3 Ps won't balance?
of course. And that's the whole problem of sustainability. Or you think is balanceable? Aram,
Hello, sir.
yeah, I hope you are a family. You have your own family apart from your parents.
No, I'm not yet married.
Oh, okay. I would have used some example there, but now that you are not there, I will not. But maybe ask. I'm not saying go and ask them. You can find out from your parents whether they are able to measure up, balance the love they have for each other. Sometimes lovers, they fight more than enemies. So what I'm trying to say is that the main problem is how to balance these three things to make sure that what you are doing, you are making your profit all right, and then you are treating the environment all right, and at the same time, the society and the people, they are treated all right. It's a big question. Aram, do you get the point I'm making?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any other question?
Yeah, hello, Doc.
Yes.
Not a question, but a little contribution.
All right.
So, LBME, London Bullion Market Association, they are the main global authority when it comes to gold trading and marketing. And
Okay.
you know, gold board, the gold board issue.
Yes. Yes.
We are unable to sell on the LBME market because of these sustainability issues.
Yeah.
They need traceability. I mean,
I
when
like
it comes
I like the word traceability. Yes.
yeah, in regards to labor, who are those involved?
Okay.
How are they doing the mining?
Yes.
What is the source?
Exactly.
What is the impact where those mining activities are carried on?
Okay.
Because we are unable to furnish
them with those details,
credible details, we are unable to sell there.
Okay.
But that is also the platform that you get premium price.
Exactly.
For your gold. But because we need the inflows, we need the cash, the dollar.
Okay.
We have compromised on these things so that we can get some dollars from these Dubai guys and then Indian guys. And we are losing out on
you
the
are losing, and
LBME.
your reputation is at stake.
It's serious. It's serious.
Mm-hmm. So I like
that's a typical example.
Yeah, I like that practical example you are giving. This is just from industry itself. So that is the issue we are talking about. You see, and later on we'll be talking about ESG. ESG means environmental, social, and governance. All right. So they are calling me. I don't want to pay. But I'm happy you are getting the principles, and it makes me happy. And so far, I like the contribution from you. It makes the class so interactive and practical. So we don't want to, after this, everybody is theoretical order. We need to know um, how your activities as a business organization affect society and the environment, and how we want to try to make sure that the profit we make does not undermine society and the environment. Now, sustainability is important in various ways. Sustainability. What does it do? It conserves natural resources. So don't over exploit, because we say as we are using them, we have tomorrow's people. So it conserves natural resources. And for example, how many of you have heard about the circular economy?
Doc, please come again.
How many of you have heard about the circular economy? Circular economy. Okay, so think about it. I just want to respond to some key important call. I'll get back. Less than 5 minutes. So think about circular economy. All right.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, he says he
Yes,
wants
sir.
to answer a call and get back.
I said I'll get back soon, right?
Class will tell the lecturer it's time. And I say, you are the one asking questions. Almost no move that questions. And then you can respond. If it doesn't change the fact that you are less a lecturer that is time. America. But me got to make
Julie,
yeah, make
Julie, calm down, calm down.
yes. So me, I know that my mic is on white. I know. You are the ones asking questions and the time is up. Can't you also tell the lecturer that the time is up? Am I the
Julie,
only
you are
one?
Hello.
talking. Julie is talking bad.
Hello, the lecturer. Hello, the lecturer is back. Oh. Those who are talking. Hello.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you hear me?
Sir,
Yes,
we
Doc.
can hear
Yes,
you.
Doc. We can hear you.
Hello, Doc.
Yes.
Yes, please. You can.
So we just want to
Yeah.
say, why is sustainability important? We are saying it's important because it helps conserve natural resources. And I ask a question: how many of you have heard about the circular economy?
Hello, Doc.
Yep. Gideon.
Doc, please, just a quick one. I want to know how many time we are doing in addition to the normal time, please, to plan.
How many times we are?
We are adding to the normal credit hours as because we are supposed to close. We are, I think, 30 minutes away, away from closing time or something. We should have closed 30 minutes time way back.
It's always 3 something to what?
I want, please, we should have closed like 5:30, and it is like 6 o'clock now. So I
Okay,
want to know how many
Okay,
time we are adding.
wait. Is it 2 hours or 3 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Oh, sorry. You see, it's eating into my other time, but I thought the other classes that I have, they are always 3 hours. So I thought your own is 3 hours. You heard I was saying that other people are calling me. So please, if it is 2 hours, that means 3:30 to 5:30. Oh,
Yes, Doc.
all right. So please, let's close. Next time we'll go 2 hours. But today, I hope everybody is comfortable. Everybody has followed, and then you understand the principles. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Very
We've really
comfortable.
enjoyed the
Perfectly
lectures
so.
today.
Yeah, and I also enjoy the contribution. Next 3 hours, they didn't give me. So what we do is next time we time ourselves so that within the 2 hours we are done. And I very soon, maybe within the week, you get the lecture notes so that you can always read ahead before we meet, right?
Okay, Doc.
All right. So I wish you well, and I thank you for the cooperation. Especially, I enjoy the interaction, and I hope when you get the notes ahead, you read, and then when we come, it's not about just me giving it to you, but you also respond to issues, and then it makes the class, the session lively. So I wish you all the best, and next week we'll continue.
Yes, sir. We will define it for you. Circular
All right.
economy.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. I love that. Yeah. Circular economy, reverse logistics, and those things. So we look at that. All right. So all the best.
Okay, sir.
I
Same
have
to you.
another class just right now, and they are calling. So bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.